What's going on, y'all? So the word on the curb is Wendy Williams has been shopping for her own podcast for quite some time, but she's been telling us that she's returning back to the Wendy Williams show. Can we make this make sense? Is your girl delusional? Let's talk about it.
All right, begin.
All right, y'all. So when Wendy says that, she was coming back to the Wendy Williams show, maybe it didn't necessarily mean that she was coming back to the Wendy Williams show. Maybe she was talking about she was coming back in the format of a podcast. So Wendy is searching for $100 million payday. So it says here, Wendy Williams is shopping a podcast with the hopes of $100 million payday despite a rambling new interview that left fans in fear for her mental health. Multiple sources revealed to The Sun that Wendy has had podcast offers on the table for months, but one source suggested that iHeartRadio and Spotify are being eyed as potential new homes for her namesake talk show brand. The former daytime diva would be going back to her radio roots if a deal comes to fruition. As Wendy watchers know, she first cut her teeth as a New York City radio DJ. As one source close to Wendy explained, she sees Joe Rogan has a $100 million podcast deal, and now she wants that kind of money. After taking a leave of absence from her eponymous daytime talk show, Wendy is a hard sell, the insider claimed. The people at iHeart don't like controversy, so the best place for her is Spotify. They like the wild cards, but even at Spotify, they don't give you the money unless you prove yourself first, and Wendy wants money up front. The other issue, the source added, is industry insiders just don't know if she can be trusted to deliver a daily show or weekly show. All right, so you guys heard that. Now, here's my thoughts on it, right? So maybe if Wendy did get a podcasting deal, maybe it could be the best thing for her because it alleviates all the pressure that daytime television puts on you. Maybe she can have a deal where she only has to do 2 episodes a week rather than having to be there Monday through Friday if, she's on daytime television. So I can see that working in her favor, but I do feel that her asking price is a little bit steep, right? Given the fact that she's not been dependable in about 2 to 3 years. But my main cause for pause and concern for Wendy is her mental health. Her overall mental stability comes into question because this is the thing. When she sat down with Fat Joe for that interview, it was horrific, right? She was all over the place. It seems like she was struggling to put a sentence together. And so I don't think that she's mentally ready for a podcast, to be honest. In my personal opinion, I think that Wendy needs to focus on the legalities of her lawsuit against Wells Fargo, right? Because, they got her money tied up and we're talking about millions upon millions of dollars. And to me, if I'm honestly speaking, I think that Wendy is rushing things a bit. I believe that she's so anxious to prove to everybody that she's still Wendy Williams and that she still has it. And this is the thing, make no mistake about it. She also wants to prove to Debmar Mercury that they made a mistake. So she has all of those batteries in her back because now she knows that she has to prove everything that she worked hard for in the past to get to where she was by having her own show. She has to do it all over again. But like I said previously, right, I'm just keeping it all the way 100. I just don't think that Wendy has the mental capacity to do a podcast right now, let alone come back to daytime television. So what I want to do right here, guys, is play you all a little short snippet of the interview that she did with Joe. I'm pretty sure that some of you guys already seen it, but I just want to show you, how she was acting sporadic, how she was just off base, all over the place, and things of that nature. And so, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just sign off here. I'm gonna leave you guys with that clip. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.
Wendy Williams is in the building. Hey! Yo, Wendy! Yo, Wendy! Oh my God! They knew it would be done. Wendy.
Yes.
It's been a while since we've seen or heard from you.
Well, I'm at my apartment.
You're in your apartment.
Look around.
it's been a while, Wendy, and we all miss you on TV. And me and Remy, thank you for letting us host the show.
Yes. Well, I love everyone hosting it, but I have to say, if I only wanted one person, I wish you only did that always. And then I come back, and whenever I want to, fly away someplace else for a little while, then you do it again. I love you two, or just her, or just you. By the way,
let me tell you something, Wendy. You definitely, so I saw you, I'm not gonna lie, I seen you out the other night with Jason Lee at the Met Gala after parties, and I said, I gotta have you on the show.
Well, I didn't see anybody, but you know who this is? This is Joan Rivers. You know who that is?
Yes.
Well, she gave this to me. I used to go to her apartment just by myself after doing the Wendy Williams show, and I'd go over there and we would curse like the dog. And so he goes, here, have it. And she threw it to me and said, now go home. So
Joan Rivers is a legend. All right, so Wendy, listen, Wendy, so we get you looking beautiful.
Look.
Into it, there's so many.
Come here.
Wendy, so many rumors about why you're not in the show. There was a big rumor saying Alzheimer's, that you forgetting stuff. And could you clear that up for the people? Because you got huge fans that want to know.
I don't mind talking about this. I was in Miami, and then I found out that my money was I don't want to talk too much about that, but let's just say I know what kind of money I have. Unfortunately, I only have $2 and nothing else. Everything is frozen, and some people are involved with this, and so that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, but Wendy, I'm trying to say, is it people you trusted that spread the rumor of the Alzheimer's so they could take your money? Is this a money grab?
No, people say things like that. Like maybe I went because I have the lymphedema. I told you about my feet. People say, well, I just am ready to go, and where is she? Where is she? Where is she? I told you when they froze my money and stopped it. They froze my son's stuff, and we talked about it. I don't want to talk too much about it because I know that a lot of people. How many people will know what you and I are talking about?
I mean, everybody's on here, Wendy. So whatever you say, they gonna run with it. So this ain't like a private, cause Wendy calls me privately and talks to me about things, and so but it's private. But now we doing this. This is an interview type of thing, Wendy. Whatever you say, everybody's tuned in.
By the way, Joan Rivers also gave this to me. This is she was wearing this when she was like somewhere, and she had it at her apartment. And I said, wow. I said, do you mind if because I'm not going to wear that because, I don't want to wear that. She goes, I don't want to curse to you. But look, this is Joan Rivers. I love
it. Let me ask you a question, Wendy. So did you take a break from the show, or did you agree to just leave? Why did you just get up and leave? Was it like a takeover? What?
Oh no! Somebody stopped giving me my money. Somebody stopped giving me my American Express. Somebody stopped. I have no money. Fortunately, this place where I'm living in, I love that my cats are here, and nobody else. I got some other people here because I tell them to come over. By the way, see this right here? He gave that to me. He died.
Wow.
Never even, look, it's still on. I never did it myself. See, I love stuff like this. Good, right?